All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Lalema Aneja Dang. The headlines. Campaigning gains momentum for the third phase of Lok Sabha elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi accuses Congress of building false narrative around electronic voting machines and demonetization. Election Commission bars Himachal Pradesh BJP President Satti from campaigning for 48 hours for derogatory remarks against Rahul Gandhi. 12 coaches of New Delhi-bound Purva Express derailed near Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh. One terrorist killed in an encounter with security forces in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir. Mirabai Chanu to spearhead India's campaign at Asian Weightlifting Championship beginning in China today. And in IPL Cricket, Royal Challengers Bangalore beat Kolkata Knight Riders by 10 runs in a thrilling encounter at Eden Gardens. Campaigning for the third phase of Lok Sabha elections reached its peak as only 2 days are left for it to close. 116 constituencies spread over 13 states and 2 union territories will go to polls on the 23rd of this month. Voting in this phase will take place for all 26 constituencies in Gujarat, 20 in Kerala, 14 each in Maharashtra and Karnataka, 10 in Uttar Pradesh, 7 in Chhattisgarh, 6 in Odisha, 5 each in Bihar and West Bengal, 4 in Assam, 2 in Goa, 1 each in Jammu and Kashmir, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu and Tripura. Leaders from various political parties are holding rallies and roadshows across the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address multiple rallies in West Bengal, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh today. In West Bengal, Mr. Modi will address a public meeting at Bunyadpur in South Dinajpur district this morning. In Bihar, the Prime Minister will campaign in Araria constituency. Our correspondent has the details.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Congress President Rahul Gandhi will address their fourth election rally in Bihar during ongoing election campaign in the state. Mr. Modi will address election meeting at Forbesganj in Araria Lok Sabha constituency. Senior JDU leader and Chief Minister Nitish Kumar will share dais with the PM, while Congress President Rahul Gandhi will address rally in Supol. RJD leader Tejasvi Prasad Yadav and Hindustani Awam Morcha Chief Jitan Ram Manjhi will be on dais with Rahul Gandhi. Both constituency Araria and Supol, along with 3 other constituencies Madhepura, Khagaria, Jhanjharpur will go to polls in the third phase on April 23rd. With KK Lal, Aarti Rana, AIR News.
Mr. Modi will also address rallies in Etah and Bareilly districts of Uttar Pradesh. Our correspondent has filed this report.
BJP senior leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address 2 rallies at Etah and Bareilly this afternoon. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will campaign in Farrukhabad, Moradabad and Kannauj. Congress leaders Raj Babbar and Pramod Tiwari are selected to take part in poll publicity activities at Jaunpur, Sultanpur and Amethi. Samajwadi Party President Akhilesh Yadav, BSP Supremo Mayawati and RLD Chief Ajit Singh will address joint rallies at Rampur and Firozabad today. MS Yadav, AIR News, Etah.
BJP President Amit Shah will campaign for the party at Shimoga in Karnataka and Patanmathitta and Alappuzha in Kerala today. Congress President Rahul Gandhi will address rallies in Bihar and Chhattisgarh today. Scrutiny of nominations for the 5th phase of Lok Sabha polls will be taken up today. Last day for withdrawal of candidature is Monday. 51 parliamentary constituencies spread over 7 states are going to polls in this phase. These are 5 in Bihar, 2 in Jammu and Kashmir, 4 in Jharkhand, 7 in Madhya Pradesh, 12 in Rajasthan, 14 in Uttar Pradesh and 7 in West Bengal. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has charged the Congress of building a false narrative around electronic voting machines and demonetization. In an interview to a private TV channel, Mr. Modi said his government has achieved milestones in various fields of development and in the next 5 years will work faster to achieve the dreams of the common people. The Prime Minister also charged the opposition of making false promises to the people and following a communal agenda. Mr. Modi alleged that Congress leaders have been meeting those convicted by courts, but he will continue to deal firmly with separatists. Prime Minister said Congress leaders who questioned the candidature of Sadhvi Pragya Thakur, who is contesting for Lok Sabha seat from Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh, are themselves out on bail. On his government's fight against corruption, Mr. Modi said,
भागे हुए लोगों की दुनिया में जहां जहां संपत्ति है उसको जब्त करने के लिए हमारे चक्र गतिमान किए हैं। जितने रुपये लेकर के भागे हैं उसके पाई पाई जमा करने में लगे हुए। और देख लेना 2014 में जनता ने मुझे बिठाया, 19 तक मैं इनको जेल के दरवाजे तक पहुंचा चुका हूं। 2019 के बाद मैं इन सबको जेल के अंदर भी डाल के रहूंगा।
The Election Commission has imposed a 48-hour ban on Himachal Pradesh State BJP President Satpal Satti for his remarks against Congress President Rahul Gandhi. The ban will come into force from 10 a.m. today. The Commission observed that the impugned statement made by Satpal Satti during the election campaign held at Ramshahar of Solan district in Himachal Pradesh is not only indecent but also derogatory and totally uncalled for.
News Services Division of All India Radio is broadcasting a special live program Janadesh 2019 on the developments related to the general elections 2019.
Tune in to the FM Gold channel of AIR from 4:05 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. every day till the announcement of results to listen to this special program.
For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. 12 coaches of the Howrah-New Delhi Purva Express derailed near Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh early morning today. The train was going to New Delhi when the incident occurred near Ruma railway station near Kanpur around 1 a.m. According to railway officials, at least 13 people were injured in the incident. The injured have been admitted in a hospital in Kanpur. CPRO Northern Central Railway Gaurav Krishan Bansal told AIR that no casualty is reported in the accident. Railways have diverted 13 trains and cancelled 1 train. Mr. Bansal said the diverted rail traffic will be restored soon. All senior rail and administration officers are on spot. Additional Director General Public Relations in the Ministry of Railways, Smita Vats Sharma said the accident relief train and accident relief medical equipment are at the site and all passengers have been evacuated.
हावड़ा से दिल्ली आ रही पूर्वा एक्सप्रेस कानपुर के पास रूमा स्टेशन के पास लगभग 1 बजे के समय डिरेल हो गई। अभी तक जो जानकारी हमारे पास आ रही है, गाड़ी के 12 डिब्बे, 10 पैसेंजर, 1 पेंट्री और 1 पावर कार डिरेल हो गए हैं, पर किसी के इस दुर्घटना में हताहत होने की कोई जानकारी नहीं है। कुछ पैसेंजर्स को मामूली इंजरीज आई हैं। पैसेंजर्स की आगे मूवमेंट के लिए बसेस अरेंज कर दी गई हैं।
In Jammu and Kashmir, security forces killed 1 terrorist in Sopore area of Baramulla district yesterday evening. Another terrorist is believed to be trapped in Watergam area after army cordoned off the area for search operation. The encounter broke out after terrorists attacked an army patrolling party and fired indiscriminately. Army personnel retaliated the gunfire in which 1 terrorist was killed. The foundation ceremony of the Hindu temple to be built in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, will be held today. Mahant Swami Maharaj, the spiritual leader of the BAPS Swaminarayan Sanstha, will preside over the ceremony. Here's more from our West Asia correspondent.
In February 2018, Prime Minister Modi had witnessed the Bhumi Pujan of the land, where the historic Hindu temple is to be constructed in Abu Dhabi during his visit to the UAE. PM Modi had witnessed the ceremony through a live stream at the Dubai Opera. He had also unveiled a model structure of the temple with 7 towers representing the 7 emirates in the UAE. The temple complex is going to be a special place which is being designed to be an architectural ode to the value of human harmony, as espoused both by India and UAE. Kanchan Prasad, AIR News, Abu Dhabi.
Russia has dismissed the findings of Mueller report. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told journalists that the report failed to present clear evidence of any meddling by Moscow in the 2016 U.S. elections. He also warned that such reports would influence the U.S.-Russia relations, which were not in the best of shape lately. The document is the product of a 22-month investigation by U.S. Special Counsel Robert Mueller. He was appointed to probe Russian interference in the 2016 elections and possible collusion between Russia and the Trump campaign. Former world champion Mirabai Chanu will spearhead India's challenge at the Asian Weightlifting Championship 2019 that begins at Ningbo, China today. Chanu will be competing in the 49 kg category from 48 kg following the International Weightlifting Federation's rejig of weight categories. She has made a strong comeback after having suffered a lower back injury that kept her out of action for nearly 9 months. She will have potent competitors. Among male weightlifters, India's hopes will be on Jeremy Lalrinunga, the gold medalist at the Youth Olympic Games. Commonwealth Games champion Satish Shivalingam has pulled out owing to performance troubles. In IPL Cricket, Royal Challengers Bangalore defeated Kolkata Knight Riders by 10 runs in a thrilling encounter at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata last night. Put into bat, Bangalore posted a challenging total of 213 for 4 against Kolkata in the stipulated 20 overs. Captain Virat Kohli's brilliant 58-ball 100 and Moeen Ali's quick 66 in 28 balls helped Bangalore to set the massive target for the hosts. In Santosh Trophy football tournament, Services have entered the final, defeating Karnataka via a penalty shootout 4-3 in a semi-final match played at Ludhiana. In the final, Services will clash with Punjab tomorrow. Earlier, Punjab beat Goa 2-1 to reach the final. And now, for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Anuja Kumar.
Thank you, Lalima. In the midst of feverish election campaign for the Lok Sabha polls, papers today have given different leads. The Asian Age writes, old rivals Maya Mulayam shares stage after 24 years. Pragya sorry for Karkare jibe, headlines a pioneer on BJP candidate from Bhopal Lok Sabha seat Sadhvi Pragya Thakur's comment. PM promises collateral-free loan of up to 50 lakh rupees to traders, reports Financial Express on the front page. Namo TV can air Modi's live speeches, says EC, is an Asian Age headline. Now 112 will be a pan-India emergency number. The Asian Age reports that 112 helpline is active in 20 states and union territories. It integrates fire, police and women's helpline numbers and is being implemented from the Nirbhaya Fund. Another decision in concurrence with international practice is to name chemists and druggists as pharmacists, according to the Health Ministry, reports The Hindu. The Hindu business line carries stories on the developing villages in Madhya Pradesh, organic cotton being adopted by many farmers there, as also an NGO Samarthan's Yellow Gang helping sanitize rural areas in Madhya Pradesh. The Indian Express writes about SpiceJet hiring 100 pilots, 400 cabin and technical staff from Jet Airways after the latter was grounded recently. Delhi hospital waste crosses danger level, reports Mail today. It is about 75 tons of raw biomedical trash per day. The Tribune remembers some crusader Harmandeep, Manjeet Singh, Suhaj Kaur, Satnam Singh and other writers and intellectuals who died fighting for justice for underprivileged. Some other stories covered by some newspapers are closing down of 1,200 colleges in America due to fall in demand, just 5% of water left in Marathwada dams, measles showing an alarming rise of 300%, says WHO. And this year's Royal Society London includes an Indian scientist, Gagandeep Tang, apart from 3 Indian origin scientists. She is known for her work on rotavirus injections in children, says an Hindustan Times report. And with that, it's back to you, Lalima.
Thank you, Anuja. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Campaigning gains momentum for third phase of Lok Sabha elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi accuses Congress of building false narrative around electronic voting machines and demonetization. Election Commission bars Himachal Pradesh BJP President Satpal Satti from campaigning for 48 hours for derogatory remarks against Rahul Gandhi. 12 coaches of New Delhi-bound Purva Express derailed near Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh. 1 terrorist killed in an encounter with security forces in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir. Mirabai Chanu to spearhead India's campaign at Asian Weightlifting Championship beginning in China today. And that's all we have for you in the morning news. Have a nice day.